teams about things that you're willing to play, and it's going to warp every team's approach to playing Saigon Buffaloes now. You have to consider the value of that pick, even if it wasn't, you know, the reason they won this game specifically.
It's kind of interesting to like look at the highlights of this game, right? Because we came in, we're like, okay, Buffalo is going to be the team pushing the pace early, so the Wildcats are going to kind of, you know, back off a little bit. But it was the Wildcats, the one looking for these early ganks. We really saw Faird everywhere, impacting the bot lane. He ganked the Zach mid, got an early kill on that. And it was really just through skirmishes around things like Dragon and Herald where Saigon Buffalo were able to find their footing.
Yeah, really back and forth game, though. I mean, Istanbul Wildcats had a 5-man ace. They had 2 of the early Dragons. So really a scrappy game. When we talked in the pregame about how the Saigon Buffalo play such a chaotic style of League of Legends, this did more feel like their style of game than it would have been an ideal game for the Istanbul Wildcats. And Zach does create that level of chaos. His CS was low, his damage probably wasn't that great, but he is actually very difficult to play against. Even if you're down like 40 CS on Zach, I'd say the effective power of yourself in a team fight is still going to be equivalent to the other mid laner, which is what can actually make this pick strong.
Yeah, he hit his 2 items, right? He had Sunfire and he had a Thornmail and then Sword Shoes. And I was like, yeah, he's kind of full build as it is. And actually to your point, Jad, about kind of like chaos.
Yeah.
Zach, as a champion, is kind of an agent of chaos, right? Like, that is kind of his job. I jump in, I'm bouncing people around, I'm knocking them together. Like, he does completely warp the landscape of a team fight, and he was able to buy the space for Shogun on that MF.